Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609 live and in Technicolor from near Llano, Texas, in an ungated community commonly known as an RV park. So good morning to you. And hey Google, what's the temperature in Llano, Texas?
The temperature in Llano right now is 40 degrees.
40 degrees. Well, it's 58 in here, but it's warming up. I just turned the heat on, the heaters on. And what else can I tell you? Hey Google, make us laugh. Hey Google, make us laugh.
What did the vinaigrette say to the refrigerator? Close the door, I'm dressing.
I don't know what to say, guys. The patient was adamant. Doc, I need a liver transplant, a kidney transplant, a heart transplant, a cornea transplant, a spleen transplant, a pancreas transplant. What makes you think you need all those? Well, replied the patient, my boss said if I wanted to keep my job, I needed to get reorganized. That'll do it. That would definitely do it, wouldn't it? But anyway, guys, let's see what we got here. What else? Oh, do the quote button, Rusty. Okay. Quote button.
A man is not old until regrets take the place of dreams. John Barrymore.
Well, John, I got some news for you. Anyway, what else can I tell you? I'll tell you what, guys. There may be another change coming. You know what I mean? Because I live by this thing called calculatus eliminatus. If you want to find out where something is, first you got to find out where it ain't, okay? And right now for me, it ain't a travel trailer, okay? And it ain't a manufactured home. So, narrowing it down to something else, I'll let you know as soon as I know in the next day or two, and we will start a whole new venture together, maybe. But anyway, let me do this right. Someone mentioned the other day in a comment that I had forgotten to get the temperature in Bangor, Maine. Well, that won't happen today because, hey Google, what's the temperature in Bangor, Maine?
The temperature in Bangor right now is 46 degrees.
6 degrees warmer than here, but their high is going to be 5 degrees cooler. So having said that, Rusty, are you going to do any comments today? Yep. I've been a full-time RVer for a long time. You realize I haven't lived in a sticks and bricks home for about 30 to 35 years. Something to think about. Anyway, Ralph P. Good morning, Rusty and all. You were on a major think-a-thon this drive yesterday. I decided on a home base. I built a 640 square foot home 16 years ago. When I downsized, you and the goat do you. Well, we are. Here comes the stinking alien screaming goat to give you your good morning kiss. Jink, jink. The old stinking goat. RV living with the geezer. Rusty, try BC Ranch RV Park in Alpine. I know, I've been there. I know exactly where it is. It's a little past the Lost Alaskan, same side of the road, not as crowded as Lost Alaskan. I just got a monthly slot up at La Vista, but I know you need better internet. Good luck, the geezer. Yeah, that's true, more reliable. Yeah, thank you very much. Mike Smith on the could you live in a storage building? Nice, well worth the price, and I'd live in it. Yeah, me too. If I could put it on my lot over there, I would do it, but I can't. They won't let you do that. Boondocking with Dennis is binge watching my videos, and I did wine and beer tasting events for about, I don't know, 2 years, and he's looking at some of those. This is a Corona tasting event, Kingsland, Texas. Boondocking with Dennis says, giving the people Corona for free. Yeah, Rusty talks about Corona. Rusty buys a tripod, binge watching. Yeah, thank you, Boondocking with Dennis. Check his channel out. He lives in a pickup truck with a camper top along the Gulf Coast of Texas, but he goes all over. So check his channel out, Boondocking with Dennis. Also, check out, there's another channel. She's always cooking outdoors and stuff. She's from Odessa, Texas. Traveling all over. I think she's in Tennessee now. Frugal RV Gal. Yeah. Brother Christopher. Man, my friend, Frugal RV Gal. Yeah, that's it. Brother Christopher. Man, my friend, just do what you want to do and enjoy yourself. Forget the haters and be happy. Cheers, buddy. Yeah, don't worry. I don't think about them at all. Mike P. Alpine would be a good trip, Rusty. According to your logic on non-attractive people wearing the mask means 95% of the population should be wearing them. That's what you call treading on thin earth. Esther Webb, howdy, Rusty. Thank you so much for sharing a beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing a beautiful drive on a sunny day. Bless you and your fans. You're quite welcome, Esther. This is Dandy-Fi. I've barely even picked up a gun in my life, let alone firing one. I wonder how hard it would be to hit a charging vicious dog or two. Does it take a lot of practice to hit a moving target like that? Well, no, not when it's 10 feet right in front of you. It doesn't take a mental giant. No, when they're just right there, boom. I really wouldn't want to do that. I'd really have to feel life threatened to do that. But if that's the way the world's going to be, then we'll see. Craig W. Hunt, you keep up on all these repairs and I will quit calling you retired. LOL. That hail on my new car would kill me. It doesn't bother me a bit. In fact, I probably won't even get my car repaired because I got a plan and that insurance reimbursement fits right in it. Van and Halen, be careful having hail work done from out-of-state folks because when they're gone, they're gone. No, I hear you. But I got an estimate from a local body shop, or I'm going to get one today, but I'm not sure I'm going to have the work done anyway. But I'm going to meet with the Progressive insurance adjuster hopefully this morning. This person's got a really catchy name, Shitbrick. It's finding land is insane here. 20K for 2 freaking acres. Come on. Actually, it could be more in other places. That was on the storage building stuff. This is on comment called Mark East. OMG, electric is included at the park. Water and trash must be also. Yeah, it's true. Now I'm sure you should never leave. That's a true bargain. Yeah, from a financial standpoint, this is as good as it gets. No kidding. It is a definite bargain. If you owned a home in Llano, Texas, your utilities, your water, sewer, trash, electric, and or propane would be $250 a month, probably in that range. Plus, and then including taxes, $250 a month. So yeah, it's just right in that market. Karen, the only difference about in owning a home, you'd have more privacy, and it would be yours. And for me, at my age, I can lock in the taxes or freeze them, so to speak. So yeah, there's some advantages to having a place, for me anyway. I haven't done it yet, but I'm sure looking at it. I have been for a year or more. Karen R., have you thought about looking at newer used trailer to park where you are now? Yeah, I've looked at some used ones. They're not much. I don't know about this one. I think I'm going to take this off. This is somebody wanting you to watch a full video. Yeah, but be careful with those because there's a lot of spam and a lot of crap going on. This is on the driving video. Larry Peterson, I like your drives. You're talking to us. Do they fish in the river? Yeah, I've seen some people fly fishing in the Llano River there. I don't know if they catch anything there. What kind of fish are around you? Oh, I don't know, black bass, mostly stripers, some crappie out here in the lakes. But anyway, bet the insurance people are busy after that storm. Yeah, they are. One thing about hail dents, lots of them pop out in the hot sun. Mine popped back to normal. Yeah, it's true, and I've heard that. And I actually ordered a hail dent repair kit for like $30 from Amazon. It's got a little puller. You put the glue on this little thing and then stick it on the hail dent, let it dry for about 5 minutes, and then you put this thing over it and it pulls the dent out. And then you scrape, it's got a little scraper to scrape that glue glue off. Anyway, what else has he got here? It says up here in Minnesota, people like their masks. I hate them. Yeah, you know that's the way it is. It's depends on where you are, guys. I mean, I live in a free city in the free state of Texas. Steve Spear, why don't you get a Chevy pickup? Don't even have to be new. I got an '01 and I love it. Okay, that's a good idea, Steve. John B, hoist up the sail, John B. Camera is in and out of focus. Well, the reason it is, I've got a crack on the windshield and the camera's trying to focus on that crack. Okay, so we'll see. Kevin Kenyon, have you thought about putting up a pole barn with living quarters on your land? Can't do that. Not city ordinances won't allow it. Ron Jones, Carpe Diem, seize the day. Phrase was used by the Roman poet Horace to express the idea that one should enjoy life while one can. That's the truth. You should. Yeah, that reminds me. Yeah. Did I say that this morning? Yeah. This is the day. Today is today. The day after yesterday, the day before tomorrow. It is right now. Enjoy it. If you got anything to do, you better be doing it. So I got that in there. Chief Laugh Kennedy, we always find your drive so relaxing and the scenery is really pretty. Texas is beautiful. You take care too, Rusty. Thank you. I will. Spiderhead says, looks like the camera's trying to focus on the windshield crack. My 2 cents, like you asked for my advice. Keep what you have. It's a neat setup, neato setup. Yeah, I will, and it was. It definitely was, because what happens when the sun reflects off that crack and this camera is super sensitive. It'll focus on anything. So yeah, if you have a bug splatter on the windshield, it'll focus on that sometimes. So yeah, James Ortiz, hi Rusty, hi James. UFO Bunny, glad you got out of that situation with the pits. Yeah, no kidding. Pit bulls, black-hearted creatures, especially when they have black-hearted owners. Yeah, it's the owner. It's not the dog so much. They'll tell you, oh, not my pit bull. It loves everybody. Not. Their brains are wired right, and they'll turn on a dime. Keep safe, Rusty, no matter what it requires. Enjoy your day. Thank you, UFO Bunny. No, it's true. They're bred for fighting. They were fighting dogs, and but if you have an owner that's an aggressive individual and doesn't train them right, then they're really going to be aggressive. Bob Johnson, Rusty, I'm surprised at the low cost to replace the windshield on Sparky and the RV. Actually, I found another guy that's coming today, and it's about half the price that I was quoted, because I always usually get a second bid on things like that, and I did. I just happened to see a guy at the parts store, and pulled in and talked to him, and he said, yeah, he called me back later with a quote. He can be here today with both windshields, so he's going to be here this afternoon. Anyway, with today's technology of lane departure and adaptive cruise control, it's not a matter of just... Actually, I don't have any of that. I don't have lane departure and adaptive cruise control on either vehicle. And so, yeah, if you do, it is more expensive. Judy Brewer, right now you are content not to go, but if you have the mood, if you have the mood hit, you can. Yeah, mobile home cannot. Yes, I know you. I know that. I know you know that. Just thinking about your stuff. Yeah, thank you, Judy. Yeah, I'm fine. No, I've got a plan. Of course, my plan. I've got plans all the time. They don't necessarily work out, but I got them. Tom Twinspear, I'm in for the Spark if the price is right. As Bob Barker would say, come on down. Thanks for the ride along, Rusty. Tell you what, Tom, if you think about it, if you are interested in the 2021 Spark with hail dents, then shoot me an email at rusty78609@yahoo.com, because if my plans work out in the next 3 or 4 months or less, I might get rid of that Spark and get me something else. And what I would do is reduce the sales price quite a bit for you, and then get me something else. We'll see. But yeah, rusty78609@yahoo.com. Mark Bahek, does the single axle have a wide porch? Have a porch? No. That's a deal killer if it doesn't have a covered porch. It doesn't have anything. You got to add that. Aaron Hill, the Texas-built homes at Seguin looks really nice. Many options to choose from. Yeah, it's interesting. I talked to them in Seguin, and here's the way they work. They'll sell you the mobile home for a total price of about $37,000 delivered and supposedly set up on your property, but they want all the cash up front. They want 100% payment up front, okay, or get it financed so they get paid. They want to be paid up front, and I said no. Carl H., no, I wouldn't dare pay them up front, man. Then what do you got? You know, if they don't do a very good job or the mobile home turns out to be crap, you're stuck. Anyway, let me do this. Carl H., always choose mobility. Yeah, always choose it when you want to. Avalon Mist, for what it's worth, the manufactured home sounds more permanent. I do enjoy where your home base currently is located. Very beautiful. Yeah, I do too. Those lots I have are great because they're actually on one of the highest points in the city of Llano. No, they're nice. Thank you, Avalon Mist. Carl says at 4 minutes and 30 seconds, a point in every direction in a three-dimensional space is a sphere. Aren't you glad you have a chief science officer? Snicker. Yeah, I am, Carl. Here you go. Hey, Google. Is a sphere a circle?
According to Wikipedia, a circle of a sphere is a circle that lies on a sphere. Such a circle can be formed as the intersection of a sphere and a plane, or of two spheres.
Whatever that means. Anyway, Carl H. again, at 411, the mask wearing is what is called in my line of work feel-good safety. It's a visual indicator of having done something but really done nothing. No, I totally agree. In fact, they're finding now that masks, since they're not clean, or most of the time, are actually causing people some health issues themselves. So, you know, there are actually downsides to wearing the mask. But it's their choice, not mine. I mean, I'm fine. Dawn M.T. Wild, oh, fantastic. I've been waiting for more RV videos. Yeah, rub it in. I think that was a little left-handed comment. Anyway, Dorian Christie, we'll do 3 more. Cameras are like ADD. They often focus on a bird drop or crack on the windshield instead of the view up the road. But I watch to hear your thoughts, so there. Thank you very much, Dorian. This is Angie, and this is on an old video about Prius car camping at Oliver Lee State Park, New Mexico. Angie, we had a Lowe's there back in the 80s. I worked there. I was 16 in the deli. I loved it. Yeah, that Lowe's, yeah, that's a grocery store. See, a lot of people think that's a hardware store, but in Alamogordo, New Mexico, they have a Lowe's grocery store downtown on 10th Street that is beautiful. Anyway, thank you, Angie. She says, but they found out I was not 18 and I had no worker's permit, so they had to let me go. But yeah, we had the best cake frosting, and I would buy it by the pints. I loved it. And we had the freshest bread. Yeah, I love the gravy and biscuits. Yeah, they got a great deli there. They do. Thank you, Angie. Guardian Pet Care and Massage, Jim. Always good to go for a ride along with you. Thanks, Rusty. Bring the goat next time, too. Here you go. Here's a stinking, screaming alien goat kiss. Boom. Got it. Anyway, Angie again. Wow, this place is nice. This is Oliver Lee. It's pretty here. I'd love to visit there. I enjoyed this video. Here's one more. Deb. What is the camera doing today? LOL. Maybe it had a beer 30 early. No, it was focusing on that crack on the windshield. But other than that, but anyway, guys, I got a lot of things to do today, and hopefully they'll all turn out right. As far as a noontime video, I have no clue, but I may come up with something. But anyway, guys, thumbs up. Well, I didn't get that out right. Thumbs up. Carpe diem. Carpe diem means seize the day in Latin. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want, anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because it doesn't cost you 1 penny. You just click on the link, go to Amazon, and buy whatever you choose, okay? And Amazon takes care of me. And then what else? Drink plenty of water, 3 or 4 quarts a day. Won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you will not want to eat so much, as in snack. And the only way to really lose weight and keep it off is what? Eat less. That's it. Pretty simple equation, right? And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep. Hold it for a few seconds, then breathe out slowly. Why? What does that do? It lowers stress, which lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? You bet it is. Do it several times a day. Why? Because it's good for you. And then what else? Stretch, stretch, stretch. Swivel, swivel, swivel. Walk, walk, walk. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day, every single day. Why? Because you'll feel better immediately, and you may live longer because of that one thing. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. All those little neurons in there are forming neural links, which are every single thought you have. So, like baking a cake, add good ingredients. Ta-da! You know what I mean? Don't watch the news. Don't watch the news. Do not watch the news. Why? Because it's the negativity from the whole universe delivered to you by professional talking heads that if they don't get in your head and aggravate the crap out of you so you continue to watch, they're fired, okay? And so they will lie, they'll exaggerate, they'll do anything to keep you watching their channel. So read the news, do your own research, do Google searches. You know, it's easy to do. I know people are too lazy to do it, but it only takes a few minutes and you'll sleep better at night. But anyway, having said that, accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative. Enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. And at ease, adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha, bye-bye until lunchtime around 12 or 1. I'll hopefully have something. Anyway, guys, enjoy. Carry on. Bye-bye.